has the silver ingots, even though he didn't know about it because while we grabbed those, he wasn't there, and it was you actually, the Templars sort of did. T-posing that did all that. He wasn't aware of that back then. Yeah, that's the thing.
God damn it, Stabby.
I guess what we will do with them? Are we gonna sell them to some Smith?
Well,
works.
the silver has real monetary value. Like, these are just silver ingots, and they can, I assume, be exchanged for their gold's worth. Am I right about that, Ty?
Yep.
We need to find the place where to do that then, though.
Yeah, we need to find Ben.
As far as I'm aware, we are back live, by the way, just as a
Oh, hell yeah.
heads up. I think we are. I can't. It's still.
Oh.
It's being weird.
Cardinal and Harkin are still dead. Duncan's not here too.
Yeah.
Brother, I have fallen and I can't get up.
Did you die or did you just age?
Both.
Both.
He died of old age.
Well, apologies for that. Some stuff happened.
Happened and did indeed. We still need Duncan to say that he's back.
What's the chances the stream rolled back and I got all my points back?
I don't think that's how that works, I'm afraid.
Ah, fuck!
That information is not stored on my...
No.
Sorry, Stabby, you're just gonna have to try and high roll your way back up to the top.
I can't. I have none. I have none. I don't have any.
Listen, it's fine. We're both here at the bottom, alright?
I was third. Fuck.
I was up there too.
He used to have it all.
I'm glad I'm back at number one.
Plus 50.
I'm glad I'm back at number one. I'm not doing anything else. I'm walking away. I very much doubt anybody will be able to catch me.
Well, yeah, if you don't bet, if you don't go roulette.
I bet everything once, and I won. So I doubled it. And now that's me, I'm done.
Yeah, that was the case with Stabby, too.
I am a broke
Yeah,
bitch
and
as
then he
well.
kept going. And what happened then?
I see it all the time.
Yeah,
DJ would know.
Episode. And then,
Well-
DJ knows, when you go big, you can't go home. You have to go and again.
Well, we
Jake's
left
still
off with
Yep.
giving Holman / Ashblade our money. So I think we were at Cardinal right now.
No, we were at Harkin. Cardinal already paid him.
Oh, Harkin. Yeah.
He the last thing he said to you, Connor, was, "Yeah, you're right. You paid, so we're even now." Duncan has paid, and then fuck, Greyhawk, will you giving me any money? My money, the money you owe me.
As my nature, I am not often one for money. She does kind of like gesture for Holman to hold for Ashblade to hold his hand out. I do have something for you though.
Is it gross?
Depends on the perspective.
Feels like a yes. Alright. Is it alive?
No. Well, I wouldn't consider it alive.
Is it slimy?
No.
Is it sticky?
No. Wait. Wait.
Please just give it to him.
He'll put his hand up.
Brightheart has gotten the tooth back from Amos, and as she like touch it, and as she like kind of like opens her hand a little bit with it into his hand, with like before he sees it, it's just for today. As long as you're holding this, I can communicate with you telepathically, and then she'll finish letting go, and it's a tooth.
Okay. I mean, that's great. I'll take that as well. But what about the gold?
I asked the Cardinal to retrieve at the very least. If I calculated this correctly, if we divide our current silver loot by all of us, each person is entitled to at least around 14 bars-ish per person. I have already taken 2 bars out for my own reasons for material components that I needed. And I will take out another 13 bars and then an additional 11 bars for my payment.
Right.
Hand those over to him. You can
I feel like this would be so much easier if we first turned this into gold before.
How many bars are you giving me?
I gave him a total of 24 bars of silver, each worth 55 GP.
Now, these are quite sizable, as it out. Like they're actual like bars. Like
Shit. Hey, dwarf slave, carry these. Start stacking the silver onto the dwarf. Alright, I'll go sell these. Great. Cardinal, what you got for me? No, you already paid.
he went back around to him again for the second
You're
guy.
not getting another penny.
No, you
You've had enough.
punching this man. Oh,
It's worth a try.
You should not
It's
try
worth a
to double dip in the sauce. It's quite rude.
I think,
hey, no,
Ashblade, you have gotten
so-
enough now. I think the payment is done.
Alright.
Like I said earlier, you know where to potentially find us if you seek for further employment. Otherwise,
Well,
I wish you good luck with your further endeavors.
Alright. Cheers, and
Yes.
if you need any more services, then come find me. I'll be at home.
Yes. Sure.
Even he looks a little bit confused now.
As he walks away, As he walks away, I'm just gonna lean over, so that the slaves hear me as well. The blessing of the Raven King be with you.
I roll my eyes so hard.
And also with you. So he walks away.
And we go.
I silently pray to myself that he doesn't fuck this up. Please, God. Please, God, Ashblade, please.
Wait, actually, is this a good time to armor up, or are we gonna walk around unarmed?
We're gonna. All right, Ty. We were also interrupted with sort of like, where's the stuff? Everything. You know, we are like outside the admin building right now. Jeez.
Where's sorry?
We outside the admin building here, somewhere right here, right now. Right, it's like where is the bakery, the Iron Chalice or whatever, Iron Crucible? Sorry.
Yes. Okay. So, the second admin building that is on the map is the bakery.
Okay, I was wondering about that.
It is called the Admin Bakery.
The admin bakery. Give me two.
A baker licenses.
Oh, fuck's sake, guys.
Not even like bakery stuff. No, it's just licenses for baking. Oh, the bureaucracy in this town is murder.
It has a. Oh god, this. I'm completely thrown at this point, guys. I apologize.
It's okay.
This. It has a. The bakery does have a different name, but I will have to find it in a moment. This road, by the way, running north to south, is the silver. Is technically the silver vein.
Hell yeah, I can see it. Yeah, so like right here, basically going through.
Yeah. Yeah.
This one,
Absolutely.
going back up there. Good one, good one. Love the silver vein.
Love the silver vein. All right, and then you've got this up here is the Iron Crucible.
Yeah, I see the bakeries on the way there.
Do we know where the magic
So-
shop is?
Oh yeah, the magic shop. Forgot about that.
Nobody has told you yet. I'm so sorry.
Guess we'll have to figure that one out as we go along.
Any
Turns out it's like right next door to the bakery.
Any sort of... There's no... It's fine. No,
There's really not
we
much-
should... Yeah.
There's not much in the way of signs. No.
We can ask maybe on the way some other people. Let's head to the Iron Crucible. On the way there, we can make a quick stop at the bakery.
Alright. Are we gonna armor up here, or...?
No, this would be even less less appropriate than it was inside the admin building.
Jesus Christ.
You you really want to get back in your armor, don't you?
I feel naked without it. I
everybody,
only
go
have
ahead,
NAC.
everybody go ahead and roll me perception. Another perception as you're making your way through the city, please. Towards the bakery, yes?
Oh yeah, character.
Very good.
Perception.
Perception.
Should actually be 27. My apologies.
Yours should be a 27?
I keep forgetting I have advantage. Rule of left. I rolled 17.
Okay. Cool. Perfect. Thank you. Okay. There's a few things that different people are going to see. There's a lot of people walking about, just going about their business. And at this point, you are still drawing some attention to yourselves, but certainly far less than it was. It's mainly just that, obviously, you have non-Duragar folk in the party, and they are the ones predominantly pulling attention. Manny, you actually seem to be mostly unnoticed at this point, honestly. The other thing that is pulling attention to your party is the two guards.
I can
Whoever
imagine.
these guards are, they're clearly not part of the average guard, and so seeing them here seems to be pulling some attention towards you as well. It's notable that whilst these guards are with you, very clearly that attention is going to continue as well. Mox, you realize something quite quickly as you start moving, as you're taking in the city and trying to figure out, a little bit more about your surroundings here and whatever else. You realize you're being followed, not just by the guards, but there is another party. You see one other Duragar in very plain clothing, very undescriptive, very clearly by nature. But they stopped when you stopped. They have been keeping a relatively consistent distance to you, and they are watching quite closely. It is only with the 27 that you notice, so they are doing a pretty damn good job at keeping themselves indescriptive, like just unnoticed and hidden away from you at most turns. So you're the only person that seems to have noticed this at the moment. It is not, just to be clear, any Duragar that you have seen already.
Perfect. And so then I'm gonna try to catch up with Harkin.
Mm-hmm.
In case that they notice that I notice them.
Yep.
And I'll let Harkin know. Harkin, if it matters at all, I believe we're being followed by an individual, Duragar, plain clothes. Seems to have stopped when we stopped and seemingly keeping their distance. I don't know if they noticed that I noticed them. However, perhaps you can tell Manaroth without looking in the direction. As I'm like trying to look away from that so it doesn't seem obvious that I've noticed them.
Mm-hmm.
All things considered, There's two possibilities. They're either with our so gracious host that has provided our current entourage, and they're just backup, or part of the Wisp family, and they're just watching us to watch us. But I'm pretty sure that our current guard is scaring off all sorts of local ruffians. I will chat with Taryn.
Yeah.
I'll carefully start moving up a little bit to walk next to Taryn. Being guided around with guards behind us is actually reminding me of my younger days. I was a hostage in another court. Speaking of, by the way, it seems that Mox has noticed there is an additional person following us. Although they're doing their best to stay hidden, I'm not picking them up. But they seem sincere. Pretty sure they're just blending in with the crowd, keeping an eye on us. But there could be in a number of factions at this point.
Let's see. Well, I think we already have our escort with us. They're not gonna try anything.
Ooh, but this escort is also an absolute detriment. If you wanna, find that one person to deliver on the silver platter, as it were. Unfortunately, having such tight guards around us is only going to work against us. But we'll see. We'll save that for another day. Let's find some jam.
Before you get to that point, as this conversation is going on, almost unseen, very much an oddity in the city itself, but tearing out of one of the side streets straight towards your group at such speed that it is honestly goes unnoticed at first with their small stature, is a figure that just runs out with a a noise that is incredibly bizarre in such a setting. It almost sounds like happiness as somebody tears towards you, Manny, almost like bumping into you, and grabs at some of your flowers. And you can see it is a Durgar child.
Okay. I hope they didn't impale themselves on my spikes.
They did not. They stopped before that, but it is dangerously close to being such a thing as they grab at some flowers, and they are not looking up at you. They are very much just pulling at you at the flowers on your armor at this point.
Oh,
I mean, I kind of freeze up for a moment. I sort of look around if there's anyone following this child.
As far as you can tell, this child is completely on their own.
I thought it was illegal to experience happiness in Durgar cities.
Briarheart's gonna check her. She's gonna check her list of rules. Is there something against happiness in there?
No, there's nothing in the rules against it, but it's certainly weird just in Durgar culture here. No,
fucking weird. That's what it is. It's not against rules. I sort of look around, so again, I sort of looking for the one following up or this child belongs to. But are they wearing good clothing, rags, or they look like a homeless child or some shit?
No, they don't appear to be homeless. They're wearing at least respectable clothing. They seem well taken care of. They seem well fed. There's no signs of that they're homeless or mistreated in any way, really.
Slightly worried, though. I want to keep an additional eye open because I have been around the world a while. And, usually this is how people distract you before they ruffle your pocketbook.
The kid's gonna leave. It's good. It's not just grabbing for my flowers. It's also grabbing for all my belongings. I just don't notice it. It's just I'm gonna open my character sheet right now and see Ty slowly, one by one, removing an item.
No, with
It's like,
the
oh,
with
no.
the perception checks that you made, I mean, you rolled 16, which was good. Brightheart, 20. Mark's 27, May 23. All very good checks. 19. Cardinal, I mean, maybe you're a little different, but everybody else is you look around trying to take this situation in, but there's certainly nobody else is even close to you. So you're certainly not being. There's no theft happening here other than maybe the flowers. But no, there's nobody else nearby.
All right. Well, I mean, it's it's grabbing at my flowers and just like ripping them off and like,
At this point, it's like
pocketing
grabbed
them.
one and is just like looking at it.
Oh, it's just okay. I thought it was like multiple times.
It was
Well, I
like
guess he's
playing
never
with them
seen
to
a
begin
flower
with,
before.
but at this point, it's grabbed one and actually ripped it off of the armor.
Well, after notice that no one's coming after this kid, it's like, and you are.
Just looks up at you. It doesn't answer, but instead you see as it pulls up at the other hand, there's something in its hand, and it just pulls it up and goes, "Rawr." And you can see in its hand it's got a little, effectively a toy. It seems to be a small, red, or like deep color. There's enough light here to make out that it's red. Wolf. Like a dire wolf. Rawr. Towards you. Making the noise.
How close are we to the bakery?
Probably about halfway.
Alright, no, it's okay. Oh, like maybe they come from the bakery or something. Did they dart like just out of a random alleyway and suddenly at me?
Yeah.
So like maybe out of a house or something.
Okay. Like, you look down the alleyway and there's no indication of like where they would have come from there.
All right.
Yes.
Matter of
old this child is, by the way. Just
yeah, I guess that's a good point. And I guess
during our ages, right? I don't know. Like 12,
well, just tell me what
10,
your thought
10,
is.
11, 12, somewhere around there. I'm
Yeah,
also
right,
not
right.
good. I'm also not very good at like aging children. I don't really, you know what I mean? Like, I don't really know.
Yeah. I get it.
Maybe 8. I don't know.
Probably I can say that 8 or something. I saw like the wolf and I was like, right, kid, we are a bit busy right now. So unless you want something, I see. Here, for the way home, and I pick up another couple flowers and so I hand it to it, and then I sort of begin to move past it.
They will take the flowers and they will like put the wolf in your hand.
just as yours now.
And at that point, they will just run off.
Very well.
You know,
I sort of take a closer look at it.
It's
in my culture, wolves were iconography of strong, capable warriors.
It's not really much of a Duragar thing. It's just a fucking wolf.
Yeah,
in
I'm
Duragar
sort of
society.
like thinking like I doubt the Durga, this child had any sort of such an idea.
Yeah.
I used to say,
Is
you're
there
not,
any?
after all, the lone wolf here.
I guess. Is there anything on this wolf? Now I'm looking up and down. Does it have like a trademark, like made by this guy?
There's a lit fuse actually on the back.
I also was kind of like.
It's made of wood. It's a very dense, heavy wood. Almost to the point of feeling metallic. But you know it's a fairly common wood in these parts. It seems to be like hand carved from what you know, obviously. But other than that, no. It's the wood itself would usually be quite dark, so it's been painted red, like as opposed to.
Is it good craftsmanship, from what I can tell?
It's solid. Yeah. It's
alright.
You don't imagine this is something that's been bought.
Handmade.
Interesting.
Like it seems more like this was probably somebody has made this as a pastime, as opposed to being made to sell, which you would expect the craftsmanship to be higher if that were the case.
Very well.
I
I mean,
wonder
I
if
kind of just shrug and like pocket it, I guess. I don't know what to
I
do
wonder
with
if this
this.
kid's ever actually seen flowers before.
And after you
Unless I
pocket it, you feel your pockets run empty as it sucks all the items in.
Very
Why
intricate,
are you guys
very,
so
very
suspicious?
And a
complicated.
hell of a
Everything
magic
I do.
item.
Yeah, that would be an amazing magic
I
item.
feel like it was. I want to just point it out. I feel like it was very sort of indicative of like Ty's games he usually wants. When the first thought I had when he said like, and he pulls his other hand up, that I thought there's a bomb inside his hand immediately. I was like, oh, he's gonna kill me. This is it.
As you touch the little wolf statue, you sense the smell.
but-
Purple worm poison is covering the whole fucking thing.
Very well. Like I said, Manov will sort of shrug and it's like, all right, that was an encounter, I guess. And sort of move forward for now. It's like, you know, it was certainly strange, but he doesn't believe that there was much else to that, unless proven otherwise. He'll keep this in mind though.
Puppy.
Hey, Fennon!
Wait, is Fennon with us or?
No, I forgot to ask.
No, Fenton's not with you.
Aww.
I'm using him as a little token, as a party token for the time being.
That's
But you were about here when that occurred. Just for a point of reference in case that's important.
Very well.
Out of curiosity, Ty, like, what Harkett is used to is when you're in a city, there's also, of course, a lot of people talking, just general noise, but what is it different down here in Durgar City given their disposition? Like, some people, I assume, are talking, but maybe it's not in the same way that I'm used to in a regular city.
In what way? What do you mean, sorry?
So, you know, when you're in a normal upper surface world city, you know, people are having fun, conversing, walk through town, it's a good day. And I get the feeling that, you know, aside from the dark vision days that people spend here in you know, very shades of gray, that happiness is kind of lacking. It's just the practicality of the city.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, there are still people talking. You have no idea what they're saying.
No, they're talking in undercommon. I have no idea.
Yeah. Everybody communicates in undercommon here, just as a.
It's a business day, you know, like every day.
Yeah.
So everyone's working.
No weekends allowed.
I honestly, by the way, not right now. Not right now. Some other at the end of the session. But yeah, we move to the bakery, I think.
All right, beautiful. You continue onwards, soon dismissing the weird little encounter that you had as you move past it and make your way to the bakery that you were given. There is one thing that you will overhear, Manny. You do catch, and there's a very specific reason that you overhear this. You rolled a decent perception, but there's one word that's used that, like, really, the moment you hear it, is drawn. You hear it's a conversation being had between two guards, and as you make your way down the street, you hear the word Scar Deep. The whole sentence, and I mean, it carries on, and it very quickly descends into just sort of nonsense between guards. But the opening sentence that you hear is, "I swear, the moment Scar Deep makes a move, we should strike first." You can tell there is clear tension between the two, which is not rare, but even these sort of low-level soldiers are already talking about fighting at this point. Anyway, you continue.
Yes. Also, I wanted to just answer the question Brian asked earlier. I got distracted from that, but like when Brian had asked, so like, you know, this is like the first time they saw a flower. Marv will just say like, it is likely flowers are not common inside the city, though there are flowers outside the city usually. There's plenty of Underdark fauna
Mostly mushrooms.
We only just recently came out of a jungle.
True. Although, honestly, I had a hard time just seeing any colors in there.
The point is that there's plenty of biomes in the Underdark.
Yes, I'm kind of wondering if it ever rains in this city, given how massive this cave is.
He looks up at like the. I assume that we're not on the top level right now.
So it's not. It's not. The city isn't quite to the point of like being built up. It's got varying levels like all over the place, but it's not like built on top of each other.
It is
multiple tiered. So it's still pretty spread out. So you can just see, like, well, you can't because unless you have very good dark vision, you wouldn't be able to see all up. But it just goes up into darkness.
Depending on
if there
what
was raining here.
it depends on what kind of biomes are nearby. Other caves might have more precipitation. Is that the word?
Yes, that's right.
Precipitation that might creep into this cave, which could potentially cause rain. But I do not know. I have not been in Scully before.
Well, actually, I guess we'll find out. Kind of curious what our main source of export is from here. Well, it's the silver vein, although given what the issues are now with Scardeep, I'm sure that trade has taken a hit.
At least to the places on the other side of it.
Mm-hmm. It's weird, though, how we have arrived here with the, time issue.
I don't necessarily want to think about that.
Sorry, doesn't want to leave me.
I think that is something for other scholars to think about. You can ask your brother about this, Briarheart. I'm sure he's very excited about this.
Long story short, at this point, we are still somewhere else, actually.
Oh, fun.
No. I don't like the implications of this. But yes, we have made considerable time with this ordeal and all. I do hope that whatever lodging they have at that inn is at the very least, I don't know, somewhat comfortable.
It will be sufficient. And that
is a stone bed, isn't it?
And that is what will be provided, I'm sure.
My back is going to be thrown out in the city.
I guess it depends on how often they get customers from outside Stoneblood, other city. If those are more frequent, and we are on the Silver Road, they might have more adequate beds for your back. I might be able to provide something like that.
That would be nice. The Cardinal, honestly, has spoiled me for choice. Not slept in such a comfy bed in years. Anyway.
That's what I do.
Alright. Eventually you reach the bakery that was pointed out to you. It is the Bitterbriar Bakery. It is tucked into a quiet alcove. It's a little bit actually off of the silver vein itself and tucked away. It's a very small shop front. You know, they obviously don't cater much to sort of passing trade, as it were.
Bitter what bakery?
Briar.
Bitterbriar Bakery.
Let me just go ahead and change the name for it on the map.
The BBB.
All right. You make your way in, and there's nobody in here already. As you walk in, it's a cramped little space. There's enough room for all of you, but it is like just about, if you know what I mean. Like it just about fits.
Just enough, sufficient, like efficient and all that.
Yeah,
The guards have to wait outside.
Well, the guards would wait outside, but there's windows here, and they would be keeping a close eye on you. You can see there's a door. Each side of that is a window, and there's a guard at each window just staring in at you.
Jeez, guys.
This is exactly how it used to be back in my youth. It's uncanny, really.
I'm still working on the artwork, but I will put the artwork in the Ravens chat for you for now.
Nice.
Like this, but just with...
Oh, hell yeah. Gear and weaponry.
But yeah, like big shields being carried as well, yeah.
Hell yeah.
Very sturdy.
Armor.
Pardon?
It's awesome.
The juggernaut.
Very, very much so, yes. All right, as you make your way in,
Is that like
there's
a ding thing? Like a bell?
no, but you can see through to the back. There's just like a small counter in here, nothing else. There's just a small counter, and you can see there's a single door at the back that leads through to like a big kitchen. It seems to expand quite a lot as you go out the back. And as you enter, the only individual that is in here walks up. What are you doing here?
Well, Marisol looks. Is there like a bakery on this, like whatever that word is, stuff on display to buy? No. Oh, is it just empty?
Yeah.
Have we arrived? What fucking time is it? Are we so early that this guy hasn't even started yet, or is he like just like they're popular? He's like sold out.
Like there's a few racks and things behind the counter where you could see some stuff could be put, but other than that, it doesn't look like there's like much space for it at all.
I sort of ask, are you Tismil?
Who are you?
Well, I'm here on recommendation from someone on Chandrakal for Bloodthorn Jam. I've heard it's very good.
How many?
So look around, 1, 2. I think I don't count out loud, but basically for one for the party, so it's at 6. Are we currently 5? Holman's gone now, so I don't know how many people we are anymore.
What about? Are we including the gods in your counting?
No, we're not. I'm honestly thinking
we're counting everybody who is inside this room right now. If they wanted something, they should have come inside.
Fair enough.
6 people.
Like you'd be smearing the jam on their faces. They just wouldn't accept it.
Alright.
How much?
6.
How much is it?
He looks you up and down for a moment. It's 2 gold a jar.
That's fair enough. I nod.
You got that?
Yes.
Alright.
Check it out.
Alright, good. And he walks into the back, and you can see pulls out a crate from under one of the counters and pulls out 6 jars and puts them into like a much smaller crate, basically, that fits a bunch of these. And we'll come back out with a crate of 6 jars of jam. 12 gold.
I'll hand it over. I sort of look around once again. So, like, is there like dust? Like, do these like shelves look like they have not been used for a while, or is it just like they're empty right now?
No, everything is perfectly clean. Yeah, everything's fine. There's no dust.
Fucking weird.
You can see from like when you came in, he seems to be baking in the back. Like he's mid making stuff in the back.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, I guess maybe we're just very early right now.
Or it's for the next day, because sometimes bakers like take.
You know what?
all
I'm
that way
going
around,
to
I
break
guess.
the ice here. I guess.
Oh yeah.
Oh, purely. So I'm getting the jam right now.
Yeah,
You're Canada the money.
You can take the crate.
Oh.
Do you have any other big goods here? What do you actually have all on sale today?
I haven't got anything else.
Right?
That will be enough.
You're new here.
Yeah, it's only recently arrived.
What do you want? You got more gold?
Yes.
All right. What do you want?
Something to go with the jam.
What? Bread?
Is there like a menu or some shit? I'm looking around and like nothing, like not like a menu or something. What would be sort of a traditional Durga like bakery goods?
No.
Otherwise, I would just go for. I would likely just go for bread then.
Chain bread.
Manorov's thought
Chain
was
bread.
just like Manorov thought actually was to just fucking put it on his ration.
I mean, yeah, that would.
He has hardtack for sale.
Yeah, Manov didn't think about buying anything extra, but like, since it was questioned now, I guess we might do as well.
I realize we also still have a whole bag full of Feywild goods and.
He will. There's very much a reluctant sigh. Stone loaf bread, which you would know, which is just a very dense, pretty fucking solid bread, basically. But Durga love it.
Humans can cave each other's heads in with it.
Before anyone of my group asks, sort of like for more, I just say like that will be good. Yes.
You don't want to hear what else?
I think that will be likely enough, unless you got some sort of special. Is it confectionery? Is that the word for this? Confectionery? I don't quite know.
Confectionery?
Confectionery? Is that the right word?
I do
Might
make
be.
nightshade tarts. Yes.
Do they go well with the jam?
No.
How much?
We'll have 10.
How much are they?
2 copper.
How quick can they be done?
You can have them tomorrow.
Very well. We'll take like a. It's like.
Well,
plain,
a dozen. We'll take a dozen.
A dozen.
12. He takes out a piece of parchment. 12 tarts. How many loaves?
How big? Do I know how big these loaves are? I don't want to like. He's like slaps like an entire brick like this size.
Yeah, I mean, like
how,
there's like a solid
regular loaf.
Yeah.
perhaps the better question is how long do they last? Can we hold on to them?
Forever.
The stone. This is made out of stone.
Tarts 1 day, bread a month.
How much
No,
bread?
yeast.
That's a very bad. That's a very bad unit of measurement in Greyhawk actually, because some months are much shorter than others.
Yeah.
So it'll say the bread 20 days.
2 loaves of bread.
Oh, it take like 3.
3.
1 month, depending on the month. Depends on how many days.
Should be enough for the jam.
Anything else?
No. No, that will be enough.
I don't know you, so you pay in advance.
That is fine.
While this is happening,
3 silver, 9 copper.
I give the man 3 silver, 9 copper.
What's the name of the bird again?
Stone loaf.
Did you say 30 silver?
No, 3.
3, okay.
30 silver for
I
3
heard
loaves of
30.
bread.
I was like,
The inflation is getting out of hand.
Yeah, it's 3.9 silver.
got it.
In total, yeah. All right, come back. Do you want this delivered?
I think it's better
Mm.
to retrieve it.
No, we will retrieve it. It's not quite
Come
sure
back
where
here.
it was yet to stay.
First thing tomorrow.
While this is happening, can I
Mm-hmm.
can I make a really good use of a spell slot?
Don't you always? Yeah, what are you doing with it?
Okay, so I'm actually quite curious if this guy just sent us here for gem, or there's some code word or anything like that. So I'm gonna use my last sorcery point
Okay.
to cast Detect Thoughts at level 3, because I don't have second level spell slots anymore. A good use of resources right there. To see what's going through his head while this conversation is happening.
Love that for us.
Mind
Okay.
Black!
Also has mind blade.
Legendary resistance.
Go
If he
ahead
has-
and go ahead and roll me a d20 first, because we need to find out if this surges or not.
As it turns out, Mind Blank is actually worked into the bread.
Or again, you have a thing.
Now here's the thing. Oh yeah, okay. You have to. Here's the thing with this, Duncan. Right? Is I feel a little bit mean doing this to you, but technically I do have one guaranteed surge left from the charity event.
Oh.
I feel bad
Oh
not using
no!
it. So this will surge. This will be just for everybody's
Well,
knowledge.
good
This is the
cause.
last time this is going to happen. But I did have one left, and I was like, I've got to use
Good
it.
cause.
I knew I should have used those in that fight. Dang it.
Damn it, DJ! Why didn't you kill us?
Well, I also got given more after that, you know. So
Oh, okay.
during the
Okay, damn it, DJ, it's not your fault.
so this will surge. So roll me a d6, please. So let's see if this is a major surge or not.
Yeah, sure, let's burn the place down.
Okay, it's a minor surge. Go ahead. We should have actually put different donation amounts for guaranteed minor whatever. Roll me a d100.
I will say, though, that you going so far as to try and subtle spell this has been completely nuked by this fucking surge.
Not really, actually, because especially with
let's see what the
divination, it's often that you get more, you know,
Let's
stuff.
see what the effect is before we.
Yeah. Okay. So with this,
What's
was it,
the
48?
the detect thoughts? Is that what, like enchantment? Divination?
divination.
He said it was divination, yeah.
Alright. Could be cool.
Thank you very much for the raid. Come on in.
Hell yeah.
Great.
All right. So, as you do this, firstly, there's the first bizarre thing that you realize about this is that you start to hear music. It feels incredibly out of place in this Duragar bakery, but you start to hear just this tune playing in your head, and you quickly realize that it is only playing in your head, and that it's
okay.
not coming from the Duragar. As you
Because I
look at
was
this
about to
baker.
ask what music is.
Sorry, what did you say, Duncan?
I was about to ask him where does the music come from.
You really have no idea at the moment, but it's definitely connected to the spell in some fashion. The only thoughts that you get from the baker over the course of this, there's nothing nefarious. Over the course of the whole minute, you don't get anything nefarious. It's a lot of complaining about all of you, just bloody foreigners. Don't know how the city runs. Who do they think I am? Just any old bloody baker? I only ever take orders by demand or by order. I can't just whip something up for him now. I'm a busy Durga. Probably doesn't say Durga, but I'm a busy man. And just a lot of complaining about you, basically. But you would pick up from this that basically the way he runs his business is that people order things and he does it for the next day. But he must get enough business just doing that he doesn't have to take foot traffic, basically. Which is why he's happy to take an order from you.
Apparently that shit's actually really popular.
I mean, it makes sense considering what's his name got us in the interrogation death room, and he's like, "This guy's jam is the bee's knees." Of course, he has that much business.
I think actually, to be fair, during the minute, you may even pick up that he does a lot of work for the main fort. So he probably has like big orders that go to like a lot of the guard / fortress every day. So that's like enough to keep him going, really. And then with whatever else he can get.
Okay, that actually gives me an idea.
He's also worried you're wasting his time, like that you're not going to pay. So the paying up front thing, not usual.
I'm gonna. Can I tap Manny's shoulder so I can grab his attention for a second?
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Hey, Manny.
What?
I tried to see if this guy was thinking anything while he was preparing your order, I guess. My thinking is maybe that guy gave us like a code word or something. But he seems to only deal with like orders by I don't know, the dozens, or he doesn't really take like walkers.
La carte is what you're thinking of.
Yeah, exactly. So my thinking is maybe ask him what's best, like what's something that, I don't know, the ruler of the city would order. What's like his best thing? Maybe he gives out the fact that he sends orders to him, and we can sneak a message in one of those orders later on.
One last thing, I don't.
Does that make sense? What I said? I don't know if that
think kind of maybe, sort of.
So the idea behind this is what I'm trying to imply here. If he has an order for what's the guy's name that rules the city of
Deep Iron.
Deep Iron, yeah. We could like stock with the Raven, the shop, and put a message in one of his orders. Maybe get you an audience that way.
Yeah, I didn't think that far ahead. I had a similar idea, though less sophisticated. All right, yeah, that's all pretty good.
Yeah. Man's planning.
One more thing, but really quick, just to not waste your time any longer.
Fine. What is it?
What is like the best thing you? What's the best thing that gets ordered? Or, like the most expensive thing? We might have use for that. Do you do orders for the fort? Citadel?
His brow really crags at this. There's a certain level of scrutiny at the sort of almost quite sudden change. You might have use for the most expensive thing I sell.
We have come from a journey that was quite lucrative. We might as well see if we cannot buy something more expensive.
As a
I
gift.
see.
As a gift, potentially.
The jam. You want more jam?
Is it the jam?
Yes.
So I thought I'd think how much did the jar cost?
2 gold.
2 gold each.
It's a lot for a jam.
No, it's good jam. And jam holds for quite a while, right?
That's kind of the point of jam.
Yeah, right. Like I'm thinking of this correctly. I don't have jam myself a lot.
It's a way of preserving. So yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. It's like 2 gold. Would it be too much if I say 100 jars?
That's a lot.
Would that be too
a lot
much?
of jars. Yeah.
That's a lot of jars. Yeah, I feel like you might increase the cost just for the glass.
No, I mean that's factored in. He probably just doesn't have that much on hand. You know.
I doubt it takes
probably
just
would
like a
take.
day to make.
Yeah, let's make it half then. Maybe also like 20, 30, 40 jars. Make it another 20 jars. If it's so good as you say, and I will actually. I don't think I forgot to mention this name earlier. I just said recommendation. I think, and then didn't say Drakkar, but like now I will say
think you
it
did.
if it's.
Anyway,
Did I? I feel like I skipped that. I feel like I don't in my head said Drakkar and not actually out loud. But if it's as good as, if it's as good as Drakkar claims it to be, I think this will be worth it as well for the future when we get a gold back journey.
You want 20 more jars.
Yes.
That's 40 gold.
Very well, and I will give him another 40 gold.
He seems a little surprised, but we'll go and fetch it and scurries back. I don't have any more jam now. But puts another crate on and slides it towards you.
Take that crate. Start putting some of the jars so I don't have to fucking lug crates around, but the jars into the handy haversack.
Yeah.
Thankfully, we have magic carrying devices. That makes it much easier.
It's a wonderful time to be alive.
Yeah.
You said that he takes orders, right? Does he have like maybe a registry open or something that would have?
Yeah, I don't know how to ask this guy if he got an order for.
When he took your order, he just pulled out a like an individual scrap of parchment. So if he has, you haven't seen one. He pulled it out from under the counter as well, so it's not something you'd be able to see at the moment.
Well, if our business is done, I personally don't know how to ask this guy specifically without being weird. Like, hey, do you have an order for the Citadel right now? You know, so Manor believes he might have to come back around to this.
You're asking if he has an order?
No, I was just thinking aloud for myself. Like, I don't know how to ask him about that.
Yeah.
You
it's
know?
a really weird thing to just.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know.
Like, hi there. Do you service the king?
So I think we'll have to come back around to this. So Manrolf will pack the jam jar. Is it now basically? I think 26 now, right? 20 and then 6 from earlier. I think
you wanted. Oh, did you want 20 jars or 20 golds worth? That's different.
No, 20 jars.
Yeah, 40 gold.
Yeah. No, I did remove that from me. And then
perfect.
I bought 6, so this is 26 jars now.
Yeah.
We're gonna have if we go back out, we're gonna have a nice little jam we can feed ourselves on. It's gonna be nice.
Jam. Yeah,
We're going to have a jam of a party.
Let's hope this.
You might be able to
isn't
do something with this.
A hallucinogenic or something, right?
Oh, that could be fun.
Maybe. But if the business is done and I put the jars away, then I'll probably turn around and leave for the Iron Crucible.
You make your way out. He doesn't say goodbye. There's no pleasantries exchanged.
I don't say goodbye either. No.
Good, perfect. You're fitting right in.
Yeah.
It's very much the Duragar way. As you make your way out, the guards will just turn on the spot, pivoting as you make your way out, and once again begin to follow behind you.
All right.
I just want to check in with Cardinal Amos there. Are you doing anything to try and help? You want to go find something else, right?
Oh yeah, I forgot about that part. I immediately forgot. I'm so sorry. I wanted
Walk
to
back in.
Looking for the magic shop, I guess if we're buying jam, I'd buy jam.
Do
What?
Yeah, I'm just standing here where they all buy jam.
yeah.
I'm
thinking we can likely ask some more information at the end. Where this magic shop is gonna be.
I'll just go in and ask the guy inside. As we leave, I'll turn back.
He's gonna hate you so much.
Probably, yeah.
All right. Well, I'll wait outside for him.
He says nothing as you walk back in. He side eyes you, but he will not start the conversation with you.
You don't by any chance know where the magic shop is around here?
I do, yeah.
Can you tell me where it is from this point here?
Fine. What are you looking for?
Scrolls, items, anything really? Parchment?
You're a wizard.
I am, yes.
Very well. on the eastern part of the city. How much gold do you have?
Enough. Is it expensive?
Well, technically, there are 2 magic shops, and there's also a scribe supply store.
Wonderful. I'll see if I can hit them all. Which one would you recommend?
For somebody like you,
Mm-hmm.
the Dark Ruin.
And what about someone not like me? What's the differences?
The Dark Ruin is over on the eastern part of the city. It is run by Murdoch. It is, from my understanding, a little bit more basic in nature. There is another magic shop. It is one of the few shops, and you can tell there's not a lot of happiness with this, like, even less so than usual. He seems like almost, unimproving. My words are fucking awful today, I'm so sorry. Disapproving of this one, that's what I was trying to think of. It's one of the only shops not run by a Durga in the middle of the city. It is called Deepstone Arcana, and it is more fancy, shall we say.
Okay, good to know. And the third for scribes?
Oh, that is just a scribe store. It is called the Stony Scribe, and it is not too far from here. They just sell ink and scroll cases, maps, paper, that sort of stuff.
Ah, wonderful. And as I saw from Manaroth and the interaction earlier, the Durgar way to say goodbye is to say nothing at all.
Sometimes you occasionally give each other like a respect nod, you know?
Well, of course,
I've
just...
So, like, alright, conversation done, you know? Like, transaction fulfilled, and then we have information
I'm
to
learning.
move.
Transaction done, learning, nod, turn, and leave.
He just gives you a little bit of a nod. It's the smallest nod you can imagine. And then carries on with his work.
Or you hear him say,
Yeah, I have a terrible perception. That fucker didn't even nod to me.
So, real quick for the notes, Deepstone Arcana, and then was two
Stone
more,
Scribe.
right? Stone
Well,
Scribe.
the Stony Scribe, strictly speaking, isn't a magic shop. It is just for parchment and ink and such. But for a wizard, it's still useful to know.
Of course.
But yeah, you have
Deepstone
Arcana and the Dark Ruin.
Dark Ruin.
Yeah.
Dark Ruin, as in like a... There, like that. Not ruin, as in ruin.
Yeah, oh yeah, no, that's what I thought.
Okay, cool. Just double checking.
Wonderful. I will commit, I will tell the party and tell them that the scribe one is quite close by.
Is it?
Was near here. Closest
Yeah.
one out of the 3.
You make your way. He would have given you curt but followable, oh, for fuck's sake, understandable instructions. I think I'm still tired from this weekend because my words
That's fine.
really not doing well today. But he will give you instructions on how to get there that are easy to follow. And you soon come across a beautiful, it's very simplistic, obviously. I don't know why this is. It's obviously very simplistic given where you are. But it's, also has a weird beauty to it. It's very much like a understated, almost like library. And there are numerous quills and types of ink and parchment, and you can tell they are selling maps, all of which are sort of laid out, and quite a few of them are on display. and it's very interesting. There's a lot of different types of ink here for sale, and yeah, it's very, very, very compelling little store.
Oh boy, it's right there.
It's just down the road. If you can spare one of the guards, I'll go. Unless you all want to go.
Dude, going alone? Are you crazy?
Let's not split up. Not right.
But I'll have a
I
guard.
do not believe that splitting up is the wise choice here, Cardinal.
Well, I thought it'd be okay with one guard. No.
Well,
You're watching me
something
24/7.
He's not here really per se to protect you. He's
I'm
here
aware.
to watch you.
I'm aware. I can handle myself.
If it would make it easier for one guard to watch the group, I could go with Cardinal.
No. Look, let's just all go quickly. The Cardinal has been exceptionally helpful, and he has been begging to raid one of these stores for quite some time.
Yes, Ty, real quick, where are the other two magic shops compared to the Stony Scribe? Because if they turn up, they're like also next to it. It's like, no, we could just go.
No, they're not particularly close. So you've got one that is over here, which is the more central one. It's to the west.
Oh, it's actually over there.
That's the fancier one that he was mentioning.
And then
actually, do you know what? I'm going to change that because I'm pretty sure they would want to have that on the silver vein. If that makes sense. So
that makes sense.
The other one to the east is.
So Deep Stone is this, Deep Stone Arcana is this, and the Dark Rune is there. All
Yep,
right.
you've got it.
That's so far. All right, if they're like further away, then I guess we can't just go like, oh, let's check that out as well. Let's go. Let's head to the Stony Scribe, but let's be quick about this. I do not want the splitting up. It's just down the road here.
I walk next to the Cardinal as we start heading up there. Besides, I actually also have need of things to write in.
It's always good. What benefits me, it benefits you all, ultimately, so...
You can see, like I said, as much of everything is around in Stoneblood in general. This is very much a modest shop. Almost seems like a small library / map store. They do a wide range of things. There is a solid stone counter, and as you make your way in, a Duragar, very finely dressed, actually, very sharp. You can see everything is on point and well looked after with him. Looks up to you. Interesting.
Hello.
Are you here to purchase?
Parchment and ink of the magical variety.
Very well, I can help you with that.
Wonderful.
Are
How
you
much
new
have
to
you
the
got?
city?
I am, just today. Stopping by to restock.
Interesting indeed. Where do you come from?
Well, previously, Feywild. We sort of jumped in.
Ugh.
Not by choice. I know. I said
Nice.
the same. Magic's a little crazy recently, and we just ended up here.
Well, that's not your fault, I guess. Where are you heading to?
I don't know at the moment. I'll have to see where the rest of them want to go. I had to get my license, and I'll show my mercenaries thing. Just to be able to go around. Quite strict, but, you know, rules are rules.
You have a license?
I think our next step is.
I do.
Can I see it?
Sure, and I'll hold it up.
He squints and reads it. Oh, alright. Well, everything's in order then.
Wonderful. How much parchment and ink have you got for me?
How much have I got?
Yeah, I'm quite...
A lot.
I don't know. Well, have you got 5,000 golds worth?
Oof. I mean, it depends. Depends what sort you want, really.
And the magical kind, I'll be scribing spells. Mostly.
I see.
Rolls.
Very well. I mean, if you want the more expensive stuff, then 5,000 gold will certainly be doable. You have a way of carrying this amount as well, I assume?
I do. I have a little bag.
Is there any particular types of paper that you want that have particular properties, or types of ink that have particular properties?
No, I'm not really picky or choosy in what I really use it for. Ink, not so much. I just need the parchment. It's just for copying it over. The epitome of the book, you know. Ink I should be fine with. I've got my own quill.
Very well. Stay here. Don't touch anything.
I wouldn't dream of
it. I will be able to see. I will know when I come back.
Sure.
And with that, he scurries out to into a back room. And you can hear the sounds of boxes and things being moved around before he finally returns with a fairly thick stack of papers, actually. All right.
Quite expensive being a wizard, Cardinal.
Tell me about it. Why do you think I have so much money?
Mm-hmm.
I need it.
Mm-hmm.
So if I become a wizard, I get the same amount of money you have?
No, it means that you have to, penny pinch left and right.
You do. I am quite greedy. I've spent too much already.
What is it with holy men and being rather greedy?
Well, just how it is. You got to collect it at the end of the day. Gold is gold.
I see.
Alright. So. Obviously, I've got this. And he just pushes a piece of parchment toward you. Standard parchment, 1 sheet, 1 silver.
Mm-hmm.
Or I've got some, if you're looking to spend that much, I do have other things available. And he pushes you several other ones. This is a very popular one. This is just enchanted to be more resilient. Protected against fire and water.
Ooh, now you've piqued my interest. And how much will you use a sheet?
That's a gold a sheet.
And how many sheets have you got?
I've got and he takes a moment. You can see him sort of counting his head. I've got about 60 sheets of that at the moment.
Sure, I'll take it. Anything else? I'll take the normal ones too.
Well,
essentially, if I can, I'll just rid the whole store.
All right. He looks at you a little confused. I've got maybe 1,000 sheets of regular.
Sounds good to me. I don't know when I'll stock up again, so I need to now.
Damn, man. 60.
Do it. To do it.
Aside from all the sheets of paper that you're going to sell him, do you still also have perhaps empty journals for writing? Additional
I've got journals.
Supplies? And I see you have a lot of maps here as well. You don't have to have a map of the city, do you?
I do, yeah. A map will run you 100 gold, but it's the most accurate you'll get.
I'll take one. And a journal along with some ink and a quill.
Very well. Book will be 25 gold. And you just want basic ink?
Yes. Nothing fancy for me.
Alright, 125 for that.
125.
Aye. For you, I also have I have swift write scrolls or parchment.
Mm-hmm.
You can just simply write on it faster. How it guides you smoother. Allows for scribing with a reduced time. I've got 40 of those at the moment, and they're 3 gold each.
Wonderful.
You want all of that?
Of course.
Alright.
I'm rather quick already with scribing, so these might be a little quicker.
Alright. And for your record, basically we'll just take 10% of the time off.
Sure. My time is also quite short. Might not be needed.
Just to confirm, Ty, so for both map, journal, and ink with quill is 125 gold? Or is it 200? Okay, 100. Or that then.
I've got 60 ink bound paper. You want all of that as well, I take it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. There you are, dude. Trying to think if he has anything else. I don't think I have anything else.
It's okay if he doesn't.
Oh, no, he does. Yeah.
Nice.
And I have 100 sheets of Everbright paper.
Can you tell me what they do?
Is it glow in the dark paper?
Basically, yes. Yeah.
That's what I thought.
Sure, I'll take it.
The ink-bound paper just means that once it's been written on, it's impossible to erase in any way.
Mm-hmm. That's fine.
All right. Very well. In total, that will be. Maths. Wow. Very neat. Oh, it's 500 gold.
Wonderful.
I
Here
don't
you
have
go.
anything.
I'll take it. I just count out the.
His eyes go wide as he goes, all right, I guess. Damn.
Well, I am a serious customer. I am a wizard after all.
What's your name?
My name is Amos.
You will lean over the counter at this point in the first sign of any affection
Here comes.
that you've seen and offer you a handshake.
Reach out and I'll shake his hand.
Yo.
It is.
You know
it
my
is
face. You know my name. If you have anything special come into the store, let me know.
Where are you staying?
At the moment, I'm not quite sure, but I think we're heading towards the Crucible, Iron Crucible, I believe.
All right.
At the moment, anyway.
I will let you know. If I'm able to get more, do you want me to let you know?
Of course.
All right.
What's your name?
I'm Garrick.
Garrick, wonderful to meet you. And I'll just shake firmly. Thank you for your business.
It's a one
handshake.
firm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. One firm one, no problem. Boom.
What would you do with
Pact is
1,000
made.
sheets? I don't know what Stanley's going to do with 1,000 sheets of paper. He
Future proving,
enchants them from that point, so the regular stuff. All right, very good. 500 gold. Make sure you buy that off.
Yeah, I've taken it off.
Is there anything displayed that looks interesting?
In this place,
Or nurtured. So
or
no.
just about in general.
No, in the shop, any cool merchandise that's on display.
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. In this shop in particular. So you would take a look around. There's not really anything that's like that fancy here. The map is, a city map is probably some of the most interesting. You can buy sort of wax like sealing kits for letters. There's some engraving tools and things. Lots of different types of ink and some pens, but it's all pretty basic map scrolls. There's probably not anything that I can think that would be particularly interesting to you. Very basic shop.
Like any incense, or what's it called, charcoal and incense. I think I would need to cast Find Familiar, basically resurrect my ravens. If
you're looking for stuff to cast Find Familiar? Is that what you're looking for?
Mm-hmm.
The components. Let me have a look. What is it? Charcoal, incense, herbs. He probably has charcoal. Yeah.
I hate to say this, but I do need to get going soon.
Yeah.
Oh, I completely missed what time it was. I apologize.
I thought you're gonna sort of, end the session with a handshake. I thought that was the perfect moment there.
It probably would have been if I had realized what the time was. I apologize. Okay, nothing else happened after the handshake. Yeesh. I'm sorry. If there is particular things that you want, there's charcoal. You can. I'll say that you can buy here. Just remove 10 gold, and you can get the stuff you need here. If you want to get multiple, then just remove the gold. But that's totally fine. Because you have the map, I will make sure to add a bunch of other stuff to this map for next time as well, and you can figure out what you want.
I've added it to my loot if that's all right for now.
Yeah, of course. Make sure that anything you get, make sure you add it to your inventories. If there's anything that people want to buy, specifically for next time or whatever, make sure you message me before the next session. If there's, real specific stuff. Doesn't guarantee that it will be available, but if it is available in the city, if it's genuinely available, then I can have it ready for you effectively, and we can keep this moving. All right, let's do a quick Star and a Wish. That'll be frigging cool. We're going to go in order here. So, Duncan, hit me. Star and a Wish.
Star.
Oh, fuck.
Don't know. I'll give it to Manny for buying a whole shitload of jam in the hopes you'll get useful information. That was kind of funny.
It's not no rogue assassin, alright?
And a wish. I don't know, let's explore the city for a little while, let's see what happens.
Yeah.
It is very exciting to be here.
Yeah, the last time we were in the city, we destroyed it.
Yeah, let's do that.
Hold on, let me find some burial sites outside. Here I can pull this stunt twice.
All right. Beautiful. Let's do it. Hawken, give me a Star and a Wish.
I'll give my star to Amos for doing his best to understand, the culture, and then basically walking into this store and pulling a Melgak in the potion store, almost like, I want all your finest parchment. You can't have me finest parchment. I can't have it for all this gold, though.
I walked in here willing to spend 5,000, spent 500. So now I'm gonna go to the scroll store. I'm like, I have 5,000 to spend. I have 5,400.
Mad flex there,
Look, it's parchment, I mean.
Yeah.
I
definitely need it.
It's real murder for wizards to write that.
I mean, you bought so much, that the Durga shopkeeper was like, I respect this man. He clearly knows his paper, and I respect that. I respect that craft.
Make sure you do add those to your inventory as well. But
yeah.
But that was funny to observe. As for Wish, kind of the same as Duncan. I really want to just spend some time in the city and get to exploring and doing some stuff in here. Feel we've earned a bit of a campaign time in urban environment.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, we'll definitely get to explore the city. Yeah, get some more. So that'll be good. All right, Braha, give me a star and a wish, please.
I think I'm gonna give my star to Manny as well, just for how, like, seeing how this situation is. Yeah, I think he's playing well in the situation. And for a wish.
Give me.
Well, I'm too far away to hate you.
Sorry, what?
You said hit me. I'm too far. You said hit me. I'm too far away to hate you.
Yeah. Give me. I see. Give me a wish.
I hope that that we can explore, and honestly, Briarheart, I'm just realizing now how poor Briarheart is. I only have 125 gold.
Well, there is a fugitive in the city that if we capture them, we get a lot more gold. So,
you know, if
I mean, I'm not counting the parts of silver, but like, I'm not sure like if I count with that.
Also, don't worry. If Holman keeps siphoning us for so much money, we're gonna be down there with you. It's very soon, you know. Fucking guy.
I
am interested in seeing how that turns out.
All right, awesome. Thank you. Amos, give me a star and a wish, please.
Tough one. Can I give it to Holman? Because Holman, the interaction with Holman was incredibly funny. He's really leaning into his Durgar.
He is very funny.
He is very funny.
I hope he doesn't get assassinated.
Yeah,
you know?
He has to think and realize he's a Durgar. He's like, what do you want?
Yeah, you could clearly see on Time's face, so he was about to say something else, so like, hey, what's up, or
Then
something
he
like
paused
that, you
and
know?
like,
How's it
what do you
going,
want?
guys? So I was like, oh, yeah, hey, what's up?
Yeah, for sure.
That was very good. I'm enjoying that very much. I wish.
Yep.
I want to visit the other two shops.
Let's go to the Indian first, goddamn.
Yeah, I mean, look, you guys can. I'm happy to do this whichever way you guys want. There are things available to buy if you want to go and interact in the shops and find out some more information or whatever. At the same time, we absolutely can. If you want to sort of hand wave it, we can do that as well. But, like, it's up to you guys. Yeah.
I'd also say that I think going to them first is better because then I can stay at the inn and copy them over rather than go and come back out.
Yeah, I mean that's
fine.
Reasonable, I think. Yeah.
Go with the party goods.
Oh, sorry, man. Interrupted you a little bit there, but yeah, Mox, give me a star and a wish, please.
I'm gonna throw my star at the baker. Real realistic. Got like 500 tarts he's gotta make, and we're all in here like trying to buy 10 jars of jam.
Yeah, I mean that was an interesting one. We'll see how that turns out. Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, see, I knew it. Some more depth of the baker. Real kitchen worker recognition. For a wish, kind of want to do some, maybe get some mercenary work in, get some more monies. Pretty good.
Yeah,
something.
This guy, he has a full license now. He's like, I'm a mercenary. I'm gonna make up to my side.
I will copy scribes and scrolls for money. It'll be fine.
All right, beautiful. Thank you. Last but not least, Manny. Give me a star and a wish. Tell me how it feels to be back in Durgar territory.
Oh, actually, really cool. Absolutely love it. I wonder what that kid was about, who they belong to. I don't know if they come back later online. It was kind of nice.
Tismal just kind of like a fleeting thought. Where the fuck did my kid go?
Maybe, who knows? Maybe I should have asked, like, if they probably have been inside the fucking bakery, like baking away. I don't think they've seen jack shit outside of the bakery.
His kid ran off, and he hasn't had time to go get it because he's been baking.
Either way, so yeah, no, I'm not quite sure who to give a start. I think this was a very good session, very much as well. I guess maybe. Maybe easy way out. I give it to Duncan because of the whole cold thing. It's a hustle, you know.
All right.
I respect it. Also, you know, the whole the tech thoughts. It's a very useful thing.
It's a great spell.
It's a great spell. It gives us a lot more context to certain things, and it's very useful.
All right. Yeah. So, good shout. Good shout. And your wish?
My wish is, I think, that this wasn't a really fucked up, terrible thing that we just did. You know, that telling them all that, and then I hope that we can transfer relatively without much stress from the whole, like, we're getting like constantly escorted by 2 guards and everything, to maybe getting an audience with Deep Iron. I'm not quite sure how to approach that yet. I was kind of hoping Drakkar maybe throws me a bone, but he didn't. He just walked out. So
next session, Drakkar walks into a room, he throws you an actual fucking bone.
I don't know. I was hoping he maybe throws me because he knows what I want, and he didn't.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I guess that's then maybe it's not in his power or not his prerogative, or he just once again wants to test me how I approach this, right?
Yep.
That could be very well it. So I have to fucking figure out how we approach this.
You're definitely correct. We could be any of those things.
Yeah, exactly. I'll be honest again. I had like way back like a long time ago already like tried to make sort of think ahead and make plans like how would I get to talk to Deep Iron, right?
Yep.
Like how would I do it? But all those situations were not us arriving in the middle of the city and then having to deal with all the shit we have to deal right now.
Yeah, it's
like
I keep throwing fucking complications at you guys. What a
you see, well, I mean, my situations in my head back then were already complicated. I just didn't think we would just like go this way that we did so far. I didn't think like this. So like, I have to figure out how we approach this. There are a couple routes, I guess. Like I already considered again, like maybe we just fucking break in or some shit. I don't know.
That'll go over nicely.
Yeah, right. Like, I'm not sure that we're gonna go. Probably not great, but like that might be a fucking emergency option if we can't find any other ways. We just break in, I have my conversation, and then we run away from Snowblood as fast as we can.
It's that fucking photo of like the baby running away, you know. That's Snowblood behind.
Listen, you know, if Yumi can break into the most secure tower, we can break into here, alright?
Well, I don't know.
We can figure that out.
We did do it 6,000 years in the past. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Guys, thank you very much for playing. It's been a pleasure. We will find out all of those things next week on Raven's Retribution, but we'll be back. We'll be back tomorrow with Symphony of Storms. We're going to go raid, so do come with us. We're going to go raid one of the other beautiful people at Greyhawk Creatives. Thank you to our followers, our new followers, and for the raid in. But until next time, we're going to go raid Marquee Gaming, and Rach over there is currently doing some artwork, but for D&D as well. So we'll go send them some love, and please do say hello and support them. They're amazing people that also took part and raised a ton of money this weekend with us, and just very cool people. So yeah, cheers everyone for being here, and we'll see you hopefully again tomorrow.